All right. First and foremost, I want to start off by saying Brakatha Yahweh, Brakatha Yahweh Shai, Brakatha Yahweh, Brakatha Yahweh Shai, Brakatha Yahweh, Brakatha Yahweh Shai, Call Halal Yahweh, Ba Shem Yahweh Shai, Ba Shem Rakah Quadash. Double honors to the apostles of GMS, Great Millstone, who rule well and who taught me this truth. And shalom to you sincere Akim out there listening, learning, and pushing this truth. And shalom to the few sincere Akwath that are out there listening and learning as well. With that being said, I'm going to jump straight into this video. Adawan Ratazah, this will be edifying. As usual, I'm going to go into Rakah Quadash. And it's going to be another super quick one. I'm going to try to tread lightly because, you know, this is a touchy subject, a very touchy subject. You can easily get your video flagged for hate speech, misinformation, and all this type of deal. You know, when you're speaking on, let's call him Lord Voldemort. You know, he who shall not be named. You speak on these people, and you know what happens. So I'm gonna try to tread lightly. But I saw this video. It popped up in my news feed. I was just watching it off of CNN. Which we know, seeing all these news, especially the mainstream news media outlets, they're nothing but propaganda machines. But you still got to watch to see what the narrative that's being pushed, and also to see, you filter out the nonsense, man, and read between the lines. But anyway, I was watching this video that popped up in my feed from CNN. And I'll read as you can see, it says Israel forms emergency war cabinet. So this thing is getting hot and heavy, man. This could be the catalyst, to get things popping, man, on and popping. Like we all know, though, a major prophecy still has to play out. But things are heating up, things are escalating. This third woe is escalating, But still, we know that charagma has to be made mandatory before all hell officially breaks loose. But this could be the catalyst, to light that fire, to get the ball rolling, So again, it says Israel forms emergency war cabinet. It says Israel is forming an emergency government and war management cabinet. Prime Minister Benjamin, not a double J-O. That's how they say. We say not a Jew. Benjamin, not a Jew, not a real Jew. That's how we say his name. But I think the elders was calling him Benjamin Netan, not a double J-O or something like that. Benjamin Netan, not a Jew, not a real Jew. And it says Prime Minister Benjamin Netan, not a real Jew. That's why I say. And opposition National Unity Party leader Benny Gantz jointly announced. And the reason why I just wanted to speak on this real quick is a prophecy came to mind, and something we already know. They got a saying in the world. They have something called the theater of war, and they also say what? The whole world is a stage, The whole world is a stage. Ultimately, we know we're playing out Yahweh Bashim Yahweh Shai's movie. Okay, he's the ultimate writer, director. This is Yahweh Bashim Yahweh Shai's movie, and we all have our own lots, our own roles. Okay, Adawan Ratazah, we be of the hopeful elect. We be we're the good guys. Off the bat, we're the good guys anyway, because we are Yasharallah, the protagonist, and Esau Edom is the antagonist, the chief villain. We are the underdogs. But like I said, they got a saying about the theater of war, right? And the whole world is a stage, So I got the definition of theater. It says theater, a building or outdoor area in which plays and other dramatic performances are given. And that's what it is. It's a lot of skullduggery, a lot of sleight of hand, a lot of witchcraft, a lot of propaganda, a lot of bullshit going on behind the scenes. We know ultimately the wicked elite are pulling the strings. They control both sides, man. They fund both sides of wars, And when I'm talking about the elites, the ones you don't see, the so-called illuminated ones, the Illuminati, that's one of their titles. The elite banking families, i.e. the Rothschilds, so on and so forth. They're the ones that's really controlling things in the earth and pulling these strings. And like they say, all all wars are bankers' wars. And we know Job 9:24, the earth is given into the hands of the wicked. Who is the wicked? Esau, Edom, per Malachi 1:4. He is the wicked, the borders of wickedness. Esau, Edom, he is the wicked, and he's in the power seat. He's ruling. And the chief house of Edom, we know, are those Amalekites. Okay? You know? Amalek is really the one that's in charge of things. Okay? And again, the whole world is just one big stage. And there's something called the theater of war. So when I saw this, I was thinking about how it meant, which I'm going to go into Revelation. Matter of fact, I'll get it right now so I don't botch it up. Revelation 6:4. Matter of fact, Slocky, not 6:4, 13 and 11. And we know this is talking about the Roman Empire, okay? And then we're living in what? The revival of the Roman Empire, the second leg. We're living in Rome 2.0, right? And it says the two horns like a lamb, but spake as a dragon. I'm going to read it, but the two horns as a lamb refers to initially the Roman Empire. That they had that two-party system. The plebeians and I believe the patricians, if I'm saying them correctly. And fast forward, now you got the so-called the main two-party system under democracy, right? Is the Republicans and the Democrats, and the same thing you got set up in the land of Israel. It's a democratic state. The state of Israel is democratic. Okay, the same, and it's showing you that we in the revival of the Roman Empire. Okay. You see? So this is what came to mind. Revelation 13 and 11. And I beheld another beast. And we know the beast, again, is a revival of the Roman Empire. And if you want to really nail it down, it's going to be what? NATO and the EU. NATO is the military arm of the beast. And the EU is the financial arm. And America is the whore that's riding the beast. Babylon the Great. Okay? But America, England, you know, they all take their marching orders ultimately from Israel. Them Amalekites, the least of the flock shall draw them out. And that's why you saw, again, Creepy Joe said, we will always defend Israel. Okay? You know? So, and that's where that's that democracy, man, that so-called, it's other parties, but the main part is really a two-party system. The independent party, the Green Party, all that shit, you know, they don't really stand a chance. That's all bullshit. It's really a two-party system, and that's what this is going back to, the Roman Empire. We in the revival of the Roman Empire. So again, Revelation 13 and 11, and I beheld another beast come up out of the earth, and he had two horns like a lamb, because that's how he comes, peaceably. Whether he's coming with one party or another party, he comes peaceably. Okay? And that's what he sets up in all these different nations, all throughout the islands. You know, that's what he sets up, democracy. You know, you got like I ain't even gonna get into it, but yeah, all in the islands you got that. You know, and these people buy into it, they believe it. They'll die for their political party. You know, but they're all like the elders say, two different wings on the same hateful bird. They're the different sides of the same coin. They all ultimately have the same agenda, which is what? That's why it says, and he spake as a dragon. They're ultimately all in cahoots. You know, it's all theater. It's all theater. Again, the definition of theater is a building or outdoor area in which plays and other dramatic performances are given. The activity or performance of acting and producing, directing, or writing plays. A play or other activity or presentation considered in terms of its dramatic quality. So when you see them having them different political debates and all this shit, you got the left-wing media, the right-wing media, it's all bullshit, man. It's all theater. You know, it's all bullshit. They all have ultimately the same agenda, which is what? That draconian legislation, them unrighteous decrees, getting complete control, completely oppressing the people. Okay? You know, that's why he's rolling out this new world order. It's ultimately all about control. Esau, Edom, our evil paternal twin brother, really just wants to get the birthright back. He wants his blessing back. And he's going to do it through his blessing, the sword, and his technologies. Or so he believes. Okay? So that this can't, like I said, I ain't going to make it long. I was just listening to this, and the elders brought out a good point about how the people of Israel are just like every other nation that Esau's ruling. They're oppressed. As the scriptures say, when the righteous are in authority, the people rejoice. But when the wicked bear rule, the people mourn. Throughout the entire and whole inhabited earth, all the people are mourning. They're being oppressed. Why? Because the wicked are ruling. Esau, Edom, he's wicked, and everywhere he's at, I got Revelation 6 and 4. He's that red horse that came to do what? Take peace from the earth, to oppress the people. His Micah, they covet fields, they take him by violence. Habakkuk, his desire is as hell, he can never be satisfied. That's this devil. And he comes humbly, lowly, peacefully, like he has the people's interests at heart. He cares about the earth. He cares about global warming and Mother Nature. It's all bullshit. It's all bullshit. It's all theater. He's the goddamn devil the Bible speaks of. And he's going to come down with great wrath, knowing that he had but a short time. And that's what I was thinking with this. This could be the catalyst, Maybe he, like I said, he's backed, the serpent really is backed in the corner. And he's a big spoiled brat, man. He don't want to sit at the table. He want to run the table. He want to be the head of the table of this new world order that's being rolled out, this digital system. He want to rule it like he's been ruling. He don't, these BRICS nations, they ain't with it, okay? And a line is being drawn in the sand. Everybody's choosing their sides, man. Yahweh Bashim Yahushua is truly waking up the mighty men, mustering the host of the battle. Beautiful times. This is Revelation 6 and 4. And there went out another horse that was red. That's a major blues clue. Because Esau, Edom, he's not white. He's red. He's different shades of red. Why? Because he lacks pigment, melanin. Therefore his blood showeth forth through his skin. They call him in the South what, the redneck. And red and all that. He's the bloody man. Woe to the bloody city. It is all full of lies. It's this goddamn devil. And there went out another horse that was red, and power was given to him. The earth is given into the hands of the wicked. Job 9 and 24. Daniel tells you that. Yahweh Bashim Yahushua set up the basis of man. Basis of men. Esau, Edom. And power was given to him that sat thereon. The ultimate power goes back to his blessing from Isaac, the sword. But now these other nations have that great equalizer also. They got ICBMs. And they clicking up. And it says, and power was given to him that sat thereon to take peace from the earth. That's all he does, man. Brings hell upon the people. Rape, rob, pillage, oppress, covet fields, and he takes them by violence. And that they should kill one another. And there was given unto him a great sword. Again, that great sword ultimately is the missiles. Okay? The modern day sword is the gun. A sword is a killing instrument, and Esau done perfected it. He done perfected the sword. He got robot dogs. He got drones. He got all type of different ways to kill you. But the ultimate sword is the Lord's glittering sword. Them ICBMs, the second death. The waster to destroy. So I'm gonna close out here. I don't want to write this. I just came together and it made sense. Like I said, I didn't want to make it too long. I was just watching this, and that came to mind, man. It's all theater. It's all bullshit. All and so-called so-called Holy Land is just like everywhere else. Nothing but protesting. The people are being oppressed. They like the wicked elite said. You'll call Schwab. You'll own nothing and be happy. That's the end goal. The same thing over there in the Holy Land. Them people don't own nothing. They don't own their lands. Everybody got to join the military, serve at least 2 years. Israel is an oppressive state, man. But I mean, let me not say too much, man, before they take the video down. So I'm gonna close out here, and this goes directly with Revelation 13 and 11. Again, I beheld another beast coming up out of the earth, and he had two horns like a lamb, and he spake as a dragon. That two-party system, and he comes peacefully like a lamb. A lamb is docile, but he's really a dragon, And he's gonna establish draconian legislation, unrighteous decrees, oppress the people, and he's gonna do it by the force of the sword, because that's really what he's all about: war. He's the bloody man, the violent man. But it tells you in what? That's a Jeremiah. His terribleness have deceived him. The pride of his heart have deceived him. Psalms 55 and 21. I'm gonna close out here. The sword, my bad, Slocky. The words, right? The words of his mouth were smoother than butter. Yeah, he talks a good game, But you gotta watch this devil. Never trust thine enemy, for like as iron rusteth, so is his wickedness. The words of his mouth were smoother than butter, but war was in his heart. That's what's really in his mind. He want to destroy you and oppress you and take everything you got, steal your goods, and make you a perpetual slave. The words of his mouth were smoother than butter, but war was in his heart. His words were softer than oil, yet were they drawn swords. And you seeing his ultimate agenda. That's his end goal. That's why he's forming a so-called emergency war cabinet. Okay? And all these, all the fighting done magically disappeared. Now, because they so-called got a common enemy. Everything gets shoved to the side. Why? Because it was all bullshit. There were, two wings on the same hateful bird. Two different sides of the same coin. It was all bullshit. Theatrics. Anyway, I don't want to Ratazah again. This was edifying. Hey, man, keep watching, keep praying, keep pushing, keep fighting. We're close. Shalom. Wa abad babal. Kwam Nesharala.